My name is Mike White, and I love barbecue sauce.
Boost, Booze, and Barbecue.
You're listening to Boost, Booze, and Barbecue, 3BQ, Pardon My Fork, and we are here talking to Mike White of the Best Damn Barbecue. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for hosting. We're really glad to be here. I'm really impressed with the space, almost as impressed as I am your sauce.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You came up with the name Best Damn Barbecue Sauce because that's what it is, right?
Right. That's exactly what it is.
You were telling me a little bit of an origin story, how you came up with this idea for this sauce. Would you tell our listeners?
Yeah, most definitely. So it was this last December. I was literally making some eggs on the stove, December 26th, and I opened up my fridge to put some barbecue sauce on my eggs. When I opened up my fridge, there was 11 bottles opened up in my fridge. Like I had Budweiser barbecue, I had Stubbs, I had 10 other ones. It was just crazy.
Nikki, is this true?
It is true. And I was like, this is just crazy because I couldn't figure out which one to put on. I was like, I took like 2 minutes of like, what should I put on?
What your eggs are going cold,
my eggs
man.
are going cold. I was like, come on. And I was like, this is just ridiculous. So I grabbed some out of the fridge. I started thinking, I was like, man, this is just ridiculous. I pulled them all out. I took a picture. I posted it on Facebook. I was like, this is a problem when you have this many barbecue sauces in your fridge. And I was like, you know what? I should just get my own barbecue sauce, since I love it so much. And then so I kind of just pondered on that for a couple days. And I said, you know what? If I do make my own barbecue sauce, I'm going to name it Best Damn Barbecue Sauce. And that's where it started. I started doing the research and figured out no one else was using the name. Mm-hmm. And then all the domains were available. So I just bought up all the domains for Best Damn Barbecue Sauce. And then from there, I just started playing with it.
Isn't that where all the best concepts come from? Is you start with a name.
Yeah.
You have the name. You don't know exactly what you're going to produce or how you're going to produce it in your case, but you started with a name and you said, this is what we need. I see a need. I'm going to fill this need.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened. And it starts from a true passion too. You know, I had no idea that it was going to take off like this. It was more of like, I love barbecue sauce. I love barbecue. I love the barbecue world, and I've always wanted to be a part of it, and I'm just like, sauce sounds great.
Heck yeah. As a matter of fact, you were just at a barbecue competition this past weekend.
Yeah, we were at the Showdown at Juarez Canyon in Oregon City.
I was not able to make that. I'm very jealous. How was it?
It was awesome. A lot of live energy. The boys that threw it down and the girls too that threw it down were energetic. Everyone was having a great time drinking beer. I mean, it's barbecue. I mean, there's a lot of live entertainment. Kegs were overflowing.
Oh, yeah.
Food was coming in. All the cooks were putting in every other hour. It seemed like there was a new dish coming in. The judges were ready. People were having a great time.
Well, the menu was huge. The stuff that they had to cook, it was crazy.
The first thing that they turned in was hot dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, let me tell you about some of the hot dogs I had.
Did I miss out?
Oh, man. So there's this one team that brought in peanut butter and jelly hot dogs.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Phenomenal.
I have had a peanut butter and jelly burger before, believe it or not. And so I could buy it. I can see how that would turn out really well.
It was good. There's a team that turned in a salsa hot dog. There's a team that turned in like this. They put some corn on it. It was just good hot dogs. Like, it was some of the best hot dogs I've ever had. And it was just a whole array of different varieties. And it was like, oh, wow.
It kind of makes sense, though, doesn't it? You've got some of the best barbecue people in the Pacific Northwest, all there competing for $10,000 in cash prizes.
Exactly. And then this is also the first time I had my best brisket I've ever had. I've had some really good briskets, but this brisket that I had this time was like a filet mignon. I put it in my mouth and I like dropped everything. I was in the middle of having a conversation with a corporate sponsor. And and this dude handed me his. I was like, I need to taste your brisket, and then he interrupted me and handed me the brisket. And I was talking to these people in front of me. I put my brisket in my mouth, and I just stopped. And I told the people in front of me, it's like, please excuse me. I need to go and say that this is the best damn brisket I've ever had, bro. Like, it was phenomenal. And then I came back and I said, I'll be right back. And they waited for me. It was great. It was...
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, you can do that at these types of events because everyone's there for barbecue and it's a private event, so everyone's cool. It's great.
Even the tickets to get in just as a spectator, I'm trying to remember what those were. They were like $40 or something, I think.
Yeah, $40. It's a well-kept secret, I would say.
Hmm.
I mean, usually you have the same people that come back over and over every year, it seems like.
Sure.
But yeah, it's a great event.
It's kind of like the Quail. There's an event called the Quail at the Monterey Automotive Auctions, the whole week at Monterey, where it's all historic racing and stuff like that. There's this super high-level, high-class event that more people are starting to pick up on, but it's still kind of one of those events where not everybody knows about it, and even fewer people can afford to get in. But it's called the Quail.
That's awesome.
And yeah, this event is sort of like that. It's the big one, and it's expensive to get into, but it's tons of fun. It's 3 full days of just going crazy because you've got the Friday setup, you've got Saturday doing all your, I'm trying to remember, hot dog turn in, salsa turn in, there's a dessert turn in, and then I think there was a chef's choice. Do you remember seeing any chef's choice stuff that really stuck out for you?
Oh, no, I didn't pay attention to that.
Well, let me ask you this. Was anyone using your sauce this past weekend?
Yeah, but that's a secret.
Oh, a little proprietary information. All right, I'll have to ask you off the air.
Yeah, so I have some, barbecue experts that are using it, and they use it at certain dishes, not everything, obviously. Some of them like to mix and match, like everyone else does. I mean, take a little bit of mine, take a little bit of something else, and they call it their own, which is totally fine. But yeah, I have a couple pit masters that are using my sauce right now in competition. One of them is actually going to be using it in what is it? He's going to be going to not Ireland. He's going to be going to somewhere in Europe for a big. I think it might be Germany or no, it's Switzerland. He's going to Switzerland for a barbecue cookout, and he's taking my sauce with him.
That's pretty serious, man.
Yeah, it's serious.
You're about to tell people that you're international. You realize that?
Yeah, we are actually international. When we went live and won the American Royal, we were filling in orders in Germany and Canada, Australia.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Is there anywhere that you're not shipping to, or can people just...
Well, I mean, I can ship almost anywhere. I just haven't shipped to every continent yet.
Oh, you will, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I'm working on an export deal right now with a buddy of mine. He owns a exporting company where he exports a lot of good stuff, but he's going to throw on some of my sauce on one of his crates. So see what happens. Get a little taste of China out there.
I'll be interested to see how that market reacts to your sauce, because they're a lot more texture and they're a little less flavor driven.
Then with that heat.
Right. I'm thinking that your spicy sauce.
Hot damn, that's hot.
Hot damn, that's hot. That sauce I could see going very well in China.
Right. So I don't think I've told you this, but we just took a gold medal for the hot damn, that's hot for the Saussakers.
Really?
Yeah, man, in Boston.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. We took it last Sunday. Yeah, I entered it in like about a month ago, and then they did the review on the 26th or whatnot, and then the 27th, 28th, we released the results, and we took first place spicy tomato.
That's huge. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
And then your other sauce that's won.
My Sweet Lady Love, yeah. So
Sweet Lady Love.
So we took first place mild tomato in the American Royal World Series of Barbecue Sauce Contest. So this is new to me, actually. So what happened is that, I was rolling out these sauces, and a buddy of mine was like, "Hey, Mike, if you really think that your sauce is the best damn barbecue sauce," he says, "you need to throw it into the American Royal and get it tested to see where it stands." I was like, all right. He was like, "I think the deadline's next week." And I said, all right. So I packaged all of them up and sent them over. And then so, they had the awards, or they had the judges review or whatnot, a month later. So I'm sitting at my computer and I get this email and it says, "Congratulations from the American Royal. You stood with the best of them." And it just looked like a generic email. It was like nothing special. And they're like, "You can click here to look at look at all the point systems and whatnot." So I clicked on it, pulled up the tally sheet, and I immediately just start looking to the bottom, like, where am I? And I see one of them. It's down at 50 or something like that. And I'm just like, okay, where's the other one? And I couldn't find it. And I started looking at the top, and it was right there at the top. It was Sweet Lady Love. best damn barbecue sauce. And so what happened is that we took number 2 overall over everyone.
Wow.
But so what happens is that there's 5 categories. There's mild tomato, spicy tomato, there's mustard, vinegar, and specialty. And so we took first place mild tomato. And then we ranked number 2 overall for best sauce on the planet. So that was just crazy. And then, so they told us who all entered. So there's 388 entries from 8 different countries, 35 states. And there's 50 judges that did blind taste tests.
So this wasn't just 3 dudes in a closet. I mean, This was a lot of people saying your sauce was the best sauce they'd had all year.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, this is sanctioned, right?
That's wild.
This is no joke. This has been going on for over 30 years in Kansas City. I mean, they're the ones that set the gold standard.
And you'd been operating for how long at this point?
I wasn't even operating yet. I just had I threw in my sample bottle. That was it. Like
that is something else.
Yeah, I was going live with these sauces, but like I literally sent in my last bottle of my Sweet Lady Love.
Man, that is crazy.
It was crazy.
Talk about meant to be.
It was meant to be. It was definitely a God thing, I would say.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. Like, can't explain this. But it will never, it probably won't ever happen again. Like, it's hard. It
is hard. I've talked about this several times on shows in the past, but it's hard when you're that kid that aces the first math test and then you start, reeling in the B's, the B minuses, and everybody's disappointed. You're still in the B range. Like, you're still above everybody else.
Right. And I mean, I pay homage to all the sauce makers before me because I've had some really good sauces in my lifetime. And I know for a fact that even though I took first place mild tomato, I would say that there's at least a good 100 sauces that are better than mine out there somewhere. It just wasn't their time in the Royal to get judged or whatnot, Mm-hmm. I mean, there's some, I'm not going to name them on here, but I mean, there's a couple of sauces in my fridge that I love. Like I'll sneak in every once in a while and like, this is the sauce right here.
They're your inspiration.
My inspiration, right? So it's awesome.
That's really funny. Well, hey, they weren't there getting judged that day. You were.
Right.
And you're who came out on top.
Exactly.
That's really, really great. Really, congratulations. I'm very impressed.
Thanks, man.
And I'm hoping that you have a few of these bottles open because I think we need to do a little taster.
You want to do a live tasting right here?
I do, yeah. You've brought your sauces out, and I'm looking forward to having you take me through these. Been looking forward to this all day. And I want to remind everybody at home, we do have the full lineup of the best damn barbecue sauce. We will be giving away this month, so make sure you're looking out for that giveaway. It's coming up fast, all right? And thank you, Mike, for doing that for us.
Hey, not a problem, man. This is awesome. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So where are we starting, my friend?
So we're going to start with our American Royal winner, the Sweet Lady Love. So the Sweet Lady Love's the one that took first place mild tomato. It's just a good, smooth, mild tomato barbecue sauce. No high fructose corn syrup. If you like Sweet Baby Ray's, you're going to love this sauce. The aftertaste is way different. You know how like high fructose corn syrup just makes you feel bad after you eat a lot of it?
Oh, yeah.
This right here, you can eat the whole bottle and you're just going to be amped on sugar almost. But the sugar content's not that high. But it's just a good sauce because I put pineapple juice in this. So it gives it a different kind of a tang, but it's just really good. And here it is. When you said you could drink a whole bottle of this stuff, I was instantly thinking about Super Troopers. I think we're going to have to get you in Super Troopers 3, and you're going to be what they chug. Finish the bottle, rookie. Damn, that's good. Thank you. That's really good. Man, you've got some really complex flavors going on in there. You can taste it. So you have one of those tongues where you can just taste everything that's going on. The smokiness is low. The smokiness is low. It's definitely there, though. So on the back of the bottle, I put balanced as, defining kind of what kind of sauce this is. So if someone's picking this up in the grocery store, they're going to see on the back of the bottle that it's going to be balanced, premium, sensational, classic, romantic, sublime, angelic. I like that. That's what I named Sweet Lady Love. That sauce would go really well with something that's going back on the grill. Using it as a glaze. And then caramelizing it on the grill. It. Absolutely. You got it. And you can marinate your meatballs in this on the crock pot. You can add this to your macaroni and cheese like what Le Montage did. There you go. Montage, excuse me. And, really, you can put this on. I don't want to be weird, but you can put this on spaghetti if you wanted to.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
I've had some amazing barbecue spaghetti. Yeah. You do pulled pork and barbecue sauce on the spaghetti. There's nothing better. Yeah. You throw a dollop of sour cream and some green onions on the top.
Exactly. No, there's this barbecue restaurant in the Midwest somewhere that does it as a main entree, and that's what they're known for, and they're killing it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's just phenomenal.
It's super good. It makes complete sense because if anybody's ever had like barbecue pulled pork on a piece of toast with butter, that's what it is.
Yep.
I mean, it's easy. Like, you can go straight there. It's not even a leap. I don't know why people think, barbecue spaghetti, that's so weird. Why? It's wheat noodles and pulled pork. Like, right. How can you go wrong?
It's American.
That's right. Pat of butter, sour cream, whatever you want to add on top.
And something to add to this also is that when we did the contest, the judges tasted this on unseasoned pulled pork.
Oh, totally unseasoned.
Unseasoned pulled pork. So that's how we won it.
Wow. Well, so that'd be a great sauce to put on like naked ribs. If somebody is of that proclivity where they want to just do salt and pepper when they smoke their ribs and then finish with the sauce, that would be a great sauce for it.
Yep, totally. All right, so the next one is our Pineapple Express. So with this sauce, it's basically the same sauce as the Sweet Lady Love, but I have a little bit more pineapple in it.
Honestly, I can smell it, and it's very smoky. I'm wondering if that pineapple juice brings out the smokiness.
There's a little bit more smoky in it, but yeah, you got it.
Yeah. That needs to go on some chicken wings.
Chicken wings. That goes on your salmon. Mm-hmm. That's even better on mac and cheese. I kid you not.
You like your barbecue mac and cheese, don't you?
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. But that's another glazed sauce. There's another Kansas City style sweet barbecue sauce. No high fructose corn syrup. You can put hamburgers with some Hawaiian type pineapples on there. You put this on. This is a great fry sauce. Mm-hmm. It's just a good sauce.
It goes on anything.
I mean, it's golden, tropical, gourmet. It's definitely distinguished, I would say. Just a good sauce. And we sell just as many of these pineapples as are hot. They're just two really good sauces.
I'm not surprised at all that Pineapple Express is going to be winning something this year. I can feel it.
To tell you the truth, I might change the recipe up a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, I might add some pineapple chunks to it.
Ooh, yeah, a little crushed pineapple going into it?
A little bit, not that much. Just because it's just kind of too close to Sweet Lady Love, and I just wanted a little bit of a different sauce, I guess. I kind of make it differential, But let's try the next sauce.
I love it.
And this is our Whiskey Rebellion. So the Whiskey Rebellion is a completely different sauce. It has Canadian whiskey, has pineapple, honey, and peach, has chili powder, paprika, some anchovy. It's just a good mixture, complex barbecue sauce. This is what you put on your brisket, your ribs, your chicken. You can put this on salads.
The flavor of those chilies really comes through.
You can taste that.
The smokiness of that chili and that earthiness. There's definitely a grounding effect that has. It's very, very nice. I mean, it really reminds me of, this is going to sound blasphemous, maybe, but that would make some killer sloppy joes.
Ooh, yes, it would be. Mm-hmm. I love it. I love that. I haven't even thought about that. We should chew that, babe. That sounds great.
Yeah, now you're talking.
Yep.
Ooh, that's really good.
Thank you. So when we made the name of this, we didn't know what to do, because usually what happens is that before I have any names or names from a barbecue sauce or decide which ones I want to go with as far as flavor profiles, what I do is, first for the flavor profiles, I have people, friends and family, meet me at Famous Dave's, and I buy a bunch of appetizers, and I just pour out my sauces and have people taste them and tell them what they think of them. And we line up to Famous Dave's, because Famous Dave's, I mean, they've been around for a while. They've won a bunch of awards. Right. People want a good barbecue sauce, they go to Famous Dave's. Well, kind of going forward, Famous Dave's, you just need to have that as your standard. You need to be better than Famous Dave's if you want to do well, right? So that's right. What I had to do. I had to make sure all my sauces are at least a little bit better. People saying, I like yours better than Famous Dave's. All right, we're good. That's all I need. We're good. I don't need to be that better than Famous Dave's, but I need to be somewhere right around there because people like that, right? So we do that. And then on the names, what we do is I put together like 10 names for each barbecue sauce and have people vote on them. So put them on social media, have people vote on them. And then that's where we got Whiskey Rebellion. So my wife came up with Whiskey Rebellion. Whiskey Rebellion actually has some U.S. history to it. So what happened is that George Washington, which was the first president, realized that Americans love their whiskey. So he actually imposed a tax on whiskey. It was one of the first tax imposed on American people. And that's what started a rebellion, and they call it the Whiskey Rebellion.
That makes sense, actually. That really makes sense.
And I thought it went well with the sauce because if you taste my other sauces, they're more Kansas City style versus this one's more vinegar, more of a West Coast, Midwest taste to it. And it was kind of like a rebellious taste.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so it went well.
We're always trying to find or figure out what the flavor of the Northwest is. I keep talking to people, and it's like the people that do barbecue competition. I'll say to them, what flavor do you go with? And typically the only thing they have to say is that, oh, we just try to keep it mild because the judges don't seem to like the heat.
Right, exactly.
And I don't feel like that's something that's universal to the Northwest. I mean, we have a lot of spicy stuff that comes through the Northwest, and a lot of people like the spicy. We have a hot sauce festival here.
Right.
You know, but there's just something about the way that the barbecue is judged and done here where they don't do the spicy stuff, which is unfortunate in my opinion.
Right.
Which actually leads us to your
The
final
next one, the hot one. Yeah, so our hot damn that's hot. My uncle actually named this, and we had people vote on it, and it won the vote because people tasted it and they're like, oh, that's hot. Oh, damn, that's hot, right? So it worked out well for that. And I mean, basically, this sauce is just like our Sweet Lady Love. Basically the same sauce, and I just add some heat to it. So that way you can keep the good flavor, but have a good heat at the same time. Because I really don't like barbecue sauces. I mean, I love barbecue sauce. I don't like barbecue sauces that rip your tongue off. I like when I eat barbecue sauce because I'm eating it because of the sugar content. It tastes good.
Right.
It has that smoky flavor to it. Some of them have that mustard flavor and that vinegary flavor, right? But I wanted to just keep that barbecue. I didn't want to rip my tongue off.
Right.
But at the same time, if you're going to make a hot sauce or a hot barbecue, it needs to be hot, right? You know, when someone buys a hot barbecue, they're looking for something hot. And there's a certain customer base that really enjoy this. And so what happened was that we sent this off to the Saucikers barbecue sauce contest on the East Coast in Boston, and it took first place spicy tomato. So we're really excited about that. So here goes that sample.
Now I do have to say I'm a spicy fan.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I like things hot, so I've been looking forward to this one.
Awesome.
You're not kidding, boy. That's spicy.
Yeah.
That's good, though. That's got a very balanced flavor. I mean, the sweetness is still there. Like the sweet of it is still hanging on my palate. Like even though it's real spicy, and I'm not going to lie to you folks, I mean, that's spicy.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting here and I'm going, yeah, but I can still taste the pineapple. I can still taste the brown sugar. I can still taste the molasses. Like there's still a lot going on, even though it's spicy. And, you know, the beautiful thing about the real spicy stuff is you get a little bit of an endorphin rush, right? The capsaicin does that to you. Some people like to do a little toothpick dab of the ultra spicy stuff, right? And they'll dab it on their tongue.
Right.
And there's like this, I don't want to call it euphoria, but there's this endorphin rush that they get.
Your body tells you that you have a foreign object in your body, basically.
Right. But it's kind of in an exciting way. It's like, ooh, I'm on this roller coaster now. Let's see where it goes, you know? And fortunately, this roller coaster does not lead to me wanting to claw my eyes out. I'm sure people can hear my salivary glands are really going crazy right now, so pardon me for just a second.
Right. Yeah, the goal is that, I mean, I need to sell this thing. Right, I need that spicy tomato connoisseur to come buy my bottle, eat it, and buy it again. Right, so I didn't want it too hot. Like it has to be hot to be like, oh, this is hot, this is good, and I want to buy it. But yeah, I want you to come back and just eat more. Right, I don't want it to be too hot where you're hanging on to a hot barbecue sauce for 3 years, talking to your friends, be like, oh, you should try this barbecue sauce out, and only bring it out.
Right.
You know, every once in a while, I want you to eat this on your eggs in the morning. I want you to put this on your green eggs and ham. I mean, and enjoy it. Put it on a nice hot dog. Throw it on your pizza. I mean, I think it tastes great on pizza.
Oh, yeah.
You know, on the hot dog.
Well, it's easy to enjoy because already the heat's starting to fade. And, you know, this wasn't on anything. This was just on a spoon.
Right.
I took a dollop of it. So when you put it on your meat or when you use it as a glaze or whatever, It's going to get toned down a bit, but already the heat is starting to dissipate. But interestingly, I still have a lot of the sweetness and the smokiness kind of on the back of my tongue, and I like that a lot.
Awesome.
It hangs on. It's got some really good flavor. I'm very impressed.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I was, to tell you the truth, I was kind of nervous at first to launch this one because it might have been a little bit hotter than, a lot of people could handle. Mm-hmm. But like I said, we've only been doing this. This is going into our 4th month in business, and I've created a consumer base based on this hot sauce. So it's been awesome.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, yeah.
People love stuff like this that's very specific, and especially when it's something that's exclusive. Not only is it exclusive because you're just starting out, but it's exclusive because not many people are going to be able to handle that kind of heat. So you need to be somebody that really loves spicy barbecue to do this. Not like the ultra spicy stuff, but the type of person that's going to be looking at this hot damn that's hot sauce is someone that's looking for that heat. And believe me, my friend, you deliver.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm actually going in for a second round. That stuff is really good.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I mean, if you put this on chicken wings and just douse it, I mean, it could really light up your lips, your tongue. It's phenomenal.
When I finally do open my barbecue restaurant, I'm going to take some of this.
Nice.
I'm going to make it a little bit hotter, and that's going to be our challenge wings.
Awesome. That's what I'm talking about right there. Love it.
Yeah, that's really good. I'm blown away by how spicy it is, but how flavorful it is. I'm really caught off guard by that. That's really, really good. You've done a fantastic job with that, my friend. Cheers.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Now, babe, will you please go grab the other samples for Andy so that way he can get a preview of our new sauces that we're going to be launching in the next 18 months and no one else has tasted.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
3BQ exclusive. Well, I'm really glad that your hot barbecue sauce was not so hot that it just ruined my palate.
Awesome. All right.
What is this round 2 you have for us?
These are my prototype sauces. So it's called, roadmap planning, business planning, and it's a strategy. So as soon as I roll out these sauces and have a great consumer response after another year or so, I'm going to have a whole lineup already tested out with other of my, consumer base tasting these before I roll them out and to give me feedback. So that way I have another 3 or 4 sauces in the lineup.
And you're telling me that you feel like these are going to be even better than your originals.
So that's a hard, I don't know. Because the thing is like, you got to remember that I love barbecue sauce. Mm-hmm. Okay. Even though I have my own barbecue sauce, I still love other people's barbecue sauce, right?
Right.
And I know who they are out there, and there's barbecue sauces on the market that I love better than my barbecue sauce, right? So I just love barbecue sauce. But at the same time, I can't make the decision that people are going to love these barbecue sauces because I have people that taste my award winner, that Sweet Lady Love, and they say, okay. But the thing is like, how many barbecue sauces have they tasted? How many barbecue sauces do they have in their fridge?
Yeah.
But then that's the consumer base, though, is like people that sometimes eat barbecue sauce. There are people that always eat barbecue sauce. There's people that eat barbecue sauce only once a year, and that's 4th of July.
Look, man, if there's somebody that's saying that they don't like your Sweet Lady Loves, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life.
It's okay.
Just cut them out.
No, I mean,
it's over.
I understand where you're coming from. But at the same time, I still respect their opinion because...
You shouldn't.
Well, the thing is like, they're the consumer, right? So if I want 10 out of 10.
Listen, man, Henry Ford once said, you can get the Model T in any color you want as long as it's black. That's what you're doing here.
Nice. Very good. But I mean, I want to have a sauce for the person that said, I didn't like the Sweet Lady Love, but let me try your mustard.
I have a sauce for him. It's called flour.
All right, for sure. All right, so let me take you through this other lineup. So, like I said before, I might mess around with our Pineapple Express a little bit.
Yeah.
So here goes the next prototype that I'm going to mess with. And so I might switch it out. I might not. Kind of depends on what more people say. But here goes the Pineapple Express with pineapple chunks in it.
I like the color, and I like that you can see the pepper grounds in it too.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Pineapple on pineapple.
Right. So that was
with a side of pineapple.
So that's the thing is that there was a lot of people that came to farmers markets and tasted my Pineapple Express. They loved it, but they said, I wish I had more pineapple.
That is killer.
Thanks, bro.
That's really good. Man, there's some flavors going on there that I'm just you've got like this candied pineapple thing going on.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you hit the mark on that one.
Thank you. All right. So my wife is always like, babe, if you're going to do this barbecue sauce thing, I want to get my mustard. I like my sweet, smoky honey mustard.
Carolina style.
She's like, you got to have it. But she's like, not too much vinegar. She's like, I like it. You know, you can dip your fries in it. You can put it on your burgers. And I was like, all right, I'll play with some for you. So this is the first mustard sample that we got.
Great color.
Thank you. It's just a smoky, honey, creamy mustard barbecue. It's a great fry sauce, a great burger sauce. You can always use it as a mustard vinaigrette type salad dressing.
I was about to say, that's like 2 tablespoons of vinegar and a good shake away from being amazing on a salad.
Okay. Yep.
That's really good.
I think it needs a little bit of work, but at the same time, like it's just, I love the color of it.
This honey golden color.
Right. It's definitely on the verge of being your Carolina style. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it tastes like a West Coast tang. Mm-hmm. That's what I name it. All right.
I like that a lot. What does the wife think about it? Is that your favorite so far?
She likes
Getting
it.
there. Getting there.
We got to get it.
You're right, though. That would be a really good fry sauce. I can't believe I'm saying this, and I apologize, but it's taken me back. Have you lived in Salem long?
This is our 4th year.
So you probably have never heard of Bob's Burgers.
I just had it for the first time at the fair, and I had a couple of their burgers, and I had their fry sauce on there, and they had it bottled, and I was like, that's kind of like mine.
It's not as good. That's a compliment coming from me, by the way,
Thank
because
you.
Bob's is a staple here in Oregon, especially in Salem, and that is reminiscent of their fry sauce, but better. I'm very impressed.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And there's no high fructose corn syrup in any of these, just to let you know.
Oh, of course not. Yeah.
Right. All right. So we got 2 more sauces for you to try. So the next one we're going to do is my sweet and tangy.
Great color. Great consistency, too.
Thank
I like
you.
that you're keeping these not too thick, but not too thin either.
Thank you.
They're definitely going to hang to the meat. Ooh, that's wild. It's sweet and tangy right up front, and then it settles into this more complex, smoky flavor in the end.
That's right there. That was like one of my favorite sauces.
You got to get me one more of
I
those.
almost have tears in my eyes right now because, like, I love this barbecue sauce.
Have you started thinking about names yet?
No, I've had so much on my schedule that I haven't even got a chance to sit down. Let me tell you this. I haven't had a chance to eat the rest of that bottle for the last, 2 months because I've been so busy.
That is really, really good.
Thank you.
I love the way it changes on my palate.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's why I wanted to get a second taste of that, because I wanted to see if I was experiencing that correctly the first time, and I definitely am. It's something up front that it's not on the back end, and both profiles are absolutely delicious.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed by that. That's so good.
All right. So the last but not least, it's my spicy mango.
I love habanero mango anything, so I have very high hopes for this.
So once again, I wanted people to enjoy the great taste of the barbecue sauce, and I don't want it that spicy, so we might tone down the spice a little bit in this, if you can even taste it.
The mango is strong. The heat comes at the end. It's spicy, but it's not too spicy.
Yeah, so we wanted to tone it down even more than that.
Really? If you tone it down more than that, I feel like you're going to have some type of a bright chili that comes on the front, because that mango really hits, and then that spice is so nice at the end. I think if you tone it down too much more, so like right now, we just tasted that live time, right? Mm-hmm. The heat's already moving away from my tongue. It's almost gone.
Right.
So, I mean, it's spicy, but it does not linger.
Yeah, it's a hard one. I mean, this right here is not going to be the first one I release because I need some more response time on it. Mm-hmm. Versus my sweet and tangy is going to be coming out probably first, and then probably the mustard after that. Right around there, something like that. But we'll see.
I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
Very impressed. Those are very good.
Thank you.
You are living up to the name, my friend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Folks, Best Damn Barbecue Sauce. They're doing it exactly like they call it. Where can we find you?
Since this is going into our 4th month in business, you can only find us at so many places right now. We're at Chuck's Barbecue store in Kaiser off River Road. We're at the Angry Beaver in Corvallis. We are at the Sheridan Fruit in Portland off MLK. That's Sheridan Fruit Company. We're at Grill Works PDX out in Beaverton.
Oh, I love those guys.
Yeah, those cool guys out there. We're at Double D Meats up in Washington. And then we're at Ponderosa Provisional Meats, and that's in Aloha. And then we're at Sam's Northwest Barbecue Supply Store in Sherwood.
And then, of course, we can buy online as well.
bestdamnbarbecuesauce.com.
And then you have gone ahead and lined up the Facebook and the Instagram under Best Damn Barbecue Sauce as well.
Right, we're at Best Damn BBQ Sauce. That's our tagline there.
That's awesome. I love following you guys. I love all the photos that you put up there.
Thank you.
And any special hashtags people should be using if they're cooking with your sauces?
Just at Best Damn Barbecue Sauce.
You're definitely going to be seeing some of those photos from me. I guarantee it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That's awesome.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you having us and sharing this experience with us. This has been amazing. So thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. And thank you, Nikki, for opening your home to us. We really appreciate that. And of course, the listeners, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for telling a friend. Thank you for going out and liking Best Damn Barbecue Sauce on all their social media, following us, boostboostbbq.com, at boostboostbbq on the Facebook, on the Instagram. Don't forget to go and check out our Teespring store as well. We got some awesome t-shirts up there. Some good stuff for the griller inside. So for Mike, for everyone else at Boost Booze and Barbecue, thank you, and we will see you next time.
Boost Booze and Barbecue.